Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to episode 19 of the Lavender Overhang. Where in the last episode, we were able to expand our water pumping capabilities quite a bit, so we're not quite as drastic of a situation when we come to these longer dry periods or bad tides. We also have been working on getting the power over to the smelter so we can get that up and running, so we will have metal blocks, which will be awesome. We are working on an expansion of the windmills, which is going to be something that we are going to take care of this episode, because we are to the point we're dried out here now that we're down in the pool, so we don't have to walk in the bad water. We're going to wait just a little bit longer and see if that can get just a little bit lower, because we're right at that point right now, and see if we can't get that cleared out a little. We also need to work on getting these replaced with levees so that we can streamline things a little bit more. I'm thinking we might come in here and just put in a line of them right along here and make this square off a little bit more, so we gain back a little bit more space over here in this corner. So we need to get a levee in here so that we can continue our power system here, but I think we might work on adding a few more levees in here. Another thing that we completed was the water reservoir over here, which is awesome. We will have a lot more water stored up here to tackle the tree thing once that becomes a problem later in the drought. These trees won't die off on us as quick once we lose some of this water in here. So I'm really happy with what we got accomplished last time. So let's get going. Oh yeah, we've got this guy shut off so that he wouldn't dry out the potatoes. We added in a second farmhouse to see if we could get the potatoes collected, and we have a large warehouse in the works to store raw potatoes, because this guy can turn one potato into 4 cooked potatoes. If we store the raw potatoes, we need less storage space. So shall we get going here for today? We're gonna let these guys keep pumping. In fact, I think because of what we've got going on, I'm going to just limit it to one guy pumping. That'll slowly take the water out of there. We do have these guys up and running because I forget to turn them off and on without the whatchamacallit. I think we might completely take out this guy here and not have him working at all. We do have someone in the wheel and the planker down here because our plank situation is very, very dire. We've got one planker running up here. We have 2 beavers who don't know what to do with themselves, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to unpause that planker as well. And let's see here. We only have 2 in there right now, so I will do that. Let's go to double speed. It says we have 7 building slack workers. Okay, why did it say we had 2 workers then, if neither one of those are open? Well, we have 6 kits that are up and coming. So if we look at that, we've got a 90, we've got 2 at 90, we've got 2 at 75-ish. Oh, and we just had 2 more born. Good Lord. And then we've got 2 at 36. So that's kind of a good even spacing for them as well. So I'm not unhappy with that. Okay, let's take a peek up here. Before we send beavers down into I'm going to pause that for a second. Before we send beavers down into here, I want to make sure that this water, this bed water, is low enough that it's not going to come flowing out, and it is right there. So I think we need to wait just a moment longer for that to work, because I'd like to get those levees out. And then I'm thinking, let's take the water off a second. It's going to be right here and right here that we need. We can go ahead and we can demolish, and demolish. And I'm going to go ahead and mark those as high priority. Let's get those out of there right quick. And maybe in a couple of days, game wise, this will be low enough that I feel safe taking these ones out, because I'm worried about us accidentally contaminating some beavers if we aren't careful. We don't want that to happen again. A beaver is injured. Oh, is he in? Yep, he's in the medical bed. So we're all good there. Okay. We are on an 18-hour day, and I did promise that we would give the beavers a little bit lighter load during this drought period. So we're going to do that. What else do we have on priorities? Let's get out of priorities. They are working on that. So many planks, considering that we have a dearth of planks at the moment. And honestly, I'm not, if they are not running, I'm just going to leave them, because the two baby beavers that are about to grow up will handle that. We must have had a bit of a die-off. 29. Oh, one grew up yesterday, and then one died off today. Same with yesterday. One grew up and one died off. So we're kind of at like a good point. 96. Yeah, so those ones that were 90 not too long ago have grown up. And the 75s are next. How is this tower of carrots? I would like us to come up with a different option for this. I also feel like we don't need quite so many carrots, but I also feel like I don't want to take those away. All right, we're at day 19.6. Did this go down enough that I can feel more comfortable with? Yes, it's no longer like right at that top level. So I think we can get away with, maybe if I zoom out. I'm sorry if my winging today is causing you issues. We can go ahead and we can demolish the rest of these. And then I'm thinking, or maybe we even bring it. I think I like that spot better. Let's get these high prioritized. Oh, I forgot. We'll need a platform or something there then for come destroy these. You know what I think? I think we probably are gonna need to... let's not pause it. Let's just pull its priority down. Go work on those levees, builder beavers. Do we have anyone in the hauling post? Yes, we do have 2. Very good, very nice. All right, and then we can stick... Whoa, look at that. Look at how quick they are when they put their minds to it. All right, then we want to come along here. Do we want to go there or do we want to go there? I'd like to force the water more in line and streamline it a little bit. So I think... we do that. We really should have built this stair and sent someone down here to work on this metal. That's what we should have done. But I really have, you know what? Let's... Okay, so that takes care of all of the... Oh, you know what we need? I need to make sure that this... Oh. God dang it. That windmill's just right in the way. Let's see here. We are gonna throw a levee in there for the meantime as well. We won't need that there forever. But for right now, until they get all of this built and we block off that corner to bad water. We still have 17 days. They could get a little bit more metal out of this. And that'll throw somebody into that right away. We do have this blinker up here working. Very good, very nice. All right, so when we have 1 day left, we will pull this guy out and we will destroy the ladder at nighttime so that no one can get stuck. This guy is almost full there. It says we have 32 days to depletion. We're kind of at the limits of what we can handle here. I would like to get the large water pump and get that in here. I also want dynamite so that we could dynamite this down and make this a deeper reservoir here. And then, like we're talking, if we put some gravity batteries up here, then we would be able to make all of this gravity batteries. But we need metal for gravity batteries. Okay, what are they working on that they are not working on? We need these levees in, otherwise we're gonna run into trouble. Big trouble. They got one in. Let's pause that one for a second, make sure that they get that one. I mean, it was the last one put in, so it should be okay, but I just want to make sure that we don't end up with a hole right there. Are we gonna have to go back to 18-hour days, beavers? I think we might. part of it is that we have such a long distance to get to the top here that I would like to think about optimizing this path up. We have the logs. We just don't have logs close to here is part of the problem. So do we have a little spot that we could... How much metal is sitting here? 45, 37, 45. That's a lot of metal to be working through. It might take us a couple of times to do that. I wish that there was a way that you could just demolish this kind of stuff. Yeah, I know it's a waste of resources, but there are times when it's like, that's just in my way. And yeah, I can get a beaver to it, but it'll take me more time to get that taken care of. I suppose I could, but I don't really have 3 beavers to put onto that at the moment. But I would like that out of there. We've got 16 days. Oh, look, they got part of this done. Let's unpause this guy then. That will seal off. Once they get all of these in there, that'll seal that all off. They can get to all of that from this path here, which we have been careful not to block or mess with. And it's not like we need the metal at the moment. It's more like I need this out of the way so we can put in another set of water wheels. Which is going to mean we're going to need to get up on top here and change out this guy to a 3-way. When I was doing that, I was like, should I put a T in there? I don't know. I shouldn't do that. Let's leave those as secondary. If they get to them, they get to them, but then maybe for the next one we have it. We still don't have anyone in that one. We do have someone in that one. Planks are going up quite nicely. So between this one and the one on top, we are getting that taken care of, because that has been a problem for us majorly, is getting enough planks. All right, so we got 2 in. I am going to pump the working hours back up. All right, let's look at this ladder situation. How can we make this a little less treacherous? Let's see here. We have 500 signs. Well, that's not going to get us very far. We already have the 3x3 bridge. We need 1, 2, 3 would work, wouldn't it? I can't. It won't let me put it anywhere. It's because it's backwards. Is that what our problem is? All right, so it's not going to let me do it because there's path there. Can I just for a second take that guy out? I can't tell. Oh, let's use the tool that this is meant for. a second. I can't. Yeah, that looks like it would do it if we put it right there. Do we have a... We don't have the 2. We could get the 2. Because we can't put... I don't think it'll let us put it right there. But if we put it there, we'd have to build a whole new stack. Let's see here. Let's go check on our progress over here because we're at 14 days. Look at them go. Let's take that off for a second. Just 3 more and then we are filled in so that we don't... 4 more. This one here too. And then we are filled in so that we don't have to worry about the bad tide coming back on us when it starts again. This guy is just clunking away here. So that's good. This one is we're about to run dry in water down here, which I think is okay. 30 days it says we have. Now I don't know if that 30 days also shows what you tend to be using for the fluid dumps. I don't think it does. So that's one thing that I don't think really has a... Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, shoot. I don't know if this will make a difference at all to time for our beavers, but it never hurts to try. If this instead would make it a shorter trip than all this windy nonsense. I think if we take the path off the top of there. Yeah. Okay. No, everybody go back to work. Everybody go back to work. We'll wait to do that until we have all of this built up. Okay. How are we doing over here? Very good, very nice. Just need this one more block right there and then that'll be sealed off. Which is a good thing. And why didn't we put our pipe across that way? There was a reason. What was the reason for it? Can anyone remember? Oh, because it wouldn't let us. That's why. I know. You probably were like, no, why did you do that? You determined you can't do that. Yes, I know. Okay, that has highest priority. Oops, I accidentally deleted the pipe. honestly, let's... Poor beavers. Alright, come on, let's get this one done. And that one. Ooh, that'd be a bad one for us to not have, because it would just... That term that, you know, poop runs downhill, that would happen right there. Alright, and then I'm going to put a platform in here because it'll make it easier for us to move around if we need to reroute paths or anything like that. And then we'll go ahead and put our power pipe back in. Beavers can walk under it. It's always a better thing in my mind. Heat. We got no wind power up here, so we're running short on pulling production there. Oops, this is completely dry, so you can go find something else to do. We have 12 days. Then the next thing we're going to work on is this guy right here. We still don't have these pipes down here done. Still working slowly but surely on this guy. But at least we have the planks now to do it. So when we pop priority on that, we'll be able to complete that pretty quickly. We have 2 beavers with nothing to do. How can this be? I'm going to throw another one into the... Oops, if I can get the screen to move. I'm going to throw another one in there. I almost feel like we need another farmhouse somewhere down here. If we put one, no, we need bigger space than that. How are we doing water-wise? It says we have 21 days. And haulers, we still have 2. Okay. Oh, I only put one of those into something. Why? What did they do there? I'm gonna go ahead and say, oh, not that one, not the platform. That's fine. I wanted to pick up this rubble under the platform. All right, they got that one in. They are working on this one. It just needs to be built, and then that will be closed back off. Thank goodness. Oh, I guess they went into here. Down to 14 on that one. Okay. Very cool. Let's get that guy built. It is built. Okay. Very cool. All right, so that's back to being completely able to dry that out. We'll leave them to handle this as they feel necessary. We are probably gonna need to, like, as soon as we can, we'll need to have this pumped out as soon as a drought starts, a long drought starts, so that we can get metal down in, get the metal down in here out of the way. And then we will have lots and lots of options for how we route the bad water and that sort of stuff into here. I also would like to probably, like, maybe take some of this and even it out. So we shall see what goes on there. Okay. What are we working on now, beavers? Let's get this popped on priority now that we have all of the materials. And get that up and running so that our potato farmers can actually, like, fill it up. I don't think it'll take long to fill it up. And in fact, we might start taking over some of this with, oh, we're starting to dry out some of them over here in the corners. We might look into some fluid dumps over in here. That might, help us to hold some more water up in here and keep things hydrated even during bad tides. I am going to go ahead and demolish those two, and then I'm going to not demolish these, but I'm going to say not accepting goods so that we can start transitioning these to the bigger tanks. I'm trying to see here. If we put a platform in right there. Oh wait, no, we need a platform there so that we can extend the path. And then if we'll hold on doing that, but then we'll put another, we can put another tank right here that's close to this guy and make it easy for him to fill. And these are gone, so we can get rid of them. And we can stick in another large tank, and we're just gonna face it this way so that it's easier for this guy to get to. I wish I could delete that path and move it over, but hey, 'tis what it is until we get all those little tanks emptied. All right. I'd like to get rid of all of the little tanks. I would like to put one like right here though. So I'm going to go that and then stick a small tank right here. We're going to tell it it's water, and we are going to obtain, and we didn't tell it it was water. There we go. So when they build that one, let's do that up here too. When they get that one built, then they will be able to, hey, we got one done. They've moved on to the next. I guess 3 of them in there at one time is a good plan. All right, what are we working on build-wise at the moment? I know I keep saying that. Almost just need to have that built, and then we'll be good. I kind of feel like we can turn the... I don't want to turn the pressure down because I really want these guys to clear more of this metal. If those 3 don't get it done this time, we might actually put in another couple of them for the next drought period and really slam that out of the park. Okay. I think the next thing we need to work on, let's get this and this going. I'm gonna pop this one's priority, and why don't we use the priority tool, eh? That. And did that get the platform? Yes, it did. They've got all the platforms up here. We're gonna need the extra power to run the smelter. Hey, which could start running right now because we just got the power lines done. Very good, very nice. Oh, they got the big warehouse done. I'm gonna say I want these guys to... We're running a tiny bit low on logs. We do have that guy running and that guy running. And one back here. So we do have 3 lumberjacks at the moment. That's gonna die once we start opening pumps again because we need 6, 7, 8 pumpers for these 2 and the 6 down here. This one I'm just gonna leave as like an emergency in case we ever have a period where we where we've filled this all up and we need the water back. So that's not really gonna be a all right. What is paused? I think we can go ahead and we can get rid of those. We do not need those anymore. These tanks here are more than enough. I am going to mark one of these to prioritize by hauler when the time comes, because they're having to run so far for water for this water pump, for that fluid dump. Same with why we're putting one right there. If they just have to come and carry it from here to there, the job gets done quicker, even if they have to run from far away. Oh, they got that in. So now our power will be connected when we get all of that in. I actually think I want to prioritize that for the moment. I'm happy that we got this in. I would really like to be able to do the same for the carrot storage, but I'm not quite certain how we would do that. And then we have to make them move all these carrots. So that's probably not the best idea. Guess we never did priorities on any of that stuff. I forgot, last episode we built the big house and we paused some of the smaller ones because of that. It looks like the big house is full now. People like the big house. Goodness. And we probably should look into, can this one, would we be able to... Oh, no, we can't because of the, but we could put it there. Medical bed-wise, I think we've been doing okay. We haven't had a lot of injuries, but as soon as we turn on the smelter, that will make injuries go up because that one always hurts people. We also need to, did we get all the platforms in here? We did. I'm going to take this one's priority and pump it up a little. Just need some more logs and then it needs the metal planks. That's why we needed this guy. We needed that guy. I'm really trying to think of how we can. We still have 8 days. That one's almost gone. So I guess 3 plankers on that, or 3 scavengers on that is not going to be a problem. Then we'll be able to build, if we make a little ladder up here, we'll be able to build another set of water wheels, and that will make our power generation so much better. And honestly, if we put a platform here, I think... Yeah, that's in line with those that we could... If we do a platform here... Right? Then we could do... straight. And you know what? This time I'm going to be smart and I'm going to put in a T. And then 2 water wheels. Yeah, I think that would work. Very good, very nice. That's if they get, when they get that all taken care of. So those 3 will come staff 3 of our pumps. And then we'll have to pull back out of, we threw 2 more into the builder's hut. So that's 2 of the 6 we need down there. We do need more beavers. We only have 1 empty bed right now. I'm gonna open one more building. Maybe we'll get a couple more kits. Oh, hey, they got this next windmill in. That takes our wind generation to 695, which is a pretty good number. So adding in the other ones will really help. Now, we only have one open job. Building lacks a worker. Oh yeah, we don't care about the inventors. We do, but we don't. Let's put it that way. Hey, look at there. They got that. That done. Now for build purposes, we're gonna have to jury rig this for a second. They're gonna have to build this one. So that we can take the path off of that one. Oh my gosh, we're already at 41 minutes in this episode. It feels like we just started. Okay. We have 6.8 days left in the drought. I think we're doing well this time. I mean, we did have a little bit of issues. Now, we're starting to see some dry out here in the middle because our water has dropped so low over here. If this water level was all that way back to here, then that stuff would be less likely to be drying out. But because it's stepped down so much. But hey, before all of this would have died within like the first, I don't know, 10 days or something like that. I think we figured that out. We're starting to get a little dry back here along the edges. Like I said, we could put in a couple of fluid dumps. Like if we just put some levees across here, stuck a fluid dump in there. When we have dynamite, that'll be a little bit easier too because we can actually dynamite it down. So we could take this little section right here, dynamite it down, and put in a fluid dump there. It would be in line with the water pumps too, so it would make it easy to get to the water. Same could happen over in here. We could dynamite down in a little fluid dump. That would require some pathing to get to it. They're not actually harvesting any of this because we still don't have enough potato farmers. They are valiantly trying though, which is not so bad. I almost feel like we could cut down some of this and turn it into tree forest instead. Like so if we took this section, because that would be in range of this guy, and made it forest or lumber instead. Let's do that. We're just gonna unplant this. That will force these guys to come down here and get some of these more. We're starting to get some, really starting to get dried out there. This still is green because of over here. But it's starting to die off pretty good right in there. We must have had another baby beaver be born because we had 4 open beds before and now we only have 3. All right, so what have we... Oh, they got that ladder in, so I can take off this path without impacting their ability to get up. And then we can put in this guy. Oh. Oh no. Well, that's not good. That's not gonna work. I spent all that time doing that and that's not gonna work. It's not going to work because this path right here is going to block access to... You gotta be kidding me, right? And we can't do it there because of the... Oh, God bless America. Like, really? I bet y'all were shouting in the comments that that wouldn't work. Can I build it from the other way? Will it let me? It will. Aha, there we go. I guess because they're coming straight up and going over. All right, let's up that. Priority. What are we working on? They've gotten more windmills in, but not their power pipes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Let's pop a priority on that and see if we can't. Look at that. Even if we could only get one in this period, that would be awesome. Let's go ahead and stick in a little. Is that facing the right way? I can't see. We'll stick in a little ladder right there. That'll get them to the top there so that if we need to get up, we can. There's only 4 more metal there. We are going to get it done in this episode. We might run a little long today because I feel like we haven't done a lot. We've just been watching beavers do the things. How much metal is sitting here? I'm going to go ahead and prioritize these by haulers. See if we can't get them to start taking away some of that metal that's here. Oh, that's a problem. Wait, no, you're not supposed to be working up there. Oh, only one beaver can. Okay. You're working up there. We don't need up there. We need down here. Yes, he is going to get it done. We're out of storage for metal. So for right now, this is horrendous. Scrap metal, high priority. How much do I have on high priority at the moment? I should be looking at that. Ooh. Scroll out. Oh, that's the only thing. Okay. We've got 2 beavers doing nothing. We'll put you in with the haulers for right now. We don't want beavers doing nothing. Nothing left for you to do there. Oh, I forgot. I did put it on in one of the mods that I added. It automatically highlights these as second priority so that they get that taken care of right away so that you don't have resources sitting on the ground. We do have one guy not working. Ooh, they got all those pipes in. Nice. Let's go ahead and kick these pipes into next. Honestly, I think they can pick this stuff up from up there so that we don't need any more beavers going down there for right now. So we don't have to worry about it. Woohoo! I didn't want to end the episode and still have someone working down there. and forget by the time I came back to record the next one, because that would just be kind of par for the course for me. All right, it looks like we might be able to extend this and add in one more windmill. What are we at? 784, I think. Yay, smelter is in production. It does need logs though. So where can we... They can just keep picking that stuff up as they have a chance. I'm going to go ahead and up priority on this one. And then I'm going to tick that to a 2. Oh, they got the ladder done. Okay, now let's see. That's a 43. I'm trying to click the path. That's a 47. So the bridge itself is a 43. So that does cut. That's a 50. Nice. Yep, and they are using that. I'm going to go ahead and... say that. I'm going to leave that, let them pick up those resources, and then we'll back that back. Cool. Love it. Love it, love it. That shortens our path a ton for these weavers. They are working on this next windmill. And we have 2.7 days left in this. They have gotten most of this metal picked up, which is good. Prioritized by haulers. We do not have this guy open. We don't have any wind. Okay, so maybe that was a bad choice. We're going to be pulling people out of things as it is once we get that. We have 4 baby weavers, and we are going to... How long is this water supposed to last? 8 days. All right, that's enough for us to get our pumps back up and running. I am going to go through here, and I'm going to reset all of the dams. I think we had that one at 1.7, but let's do 165. This guy we're going to leave because we are going to shut off the fluid dumps. We've got more than enough going on in there to handle that. I can't change that one until the water goes down a little bit. 1.75, I think we had it at. I am exceedingly happy with our progress today. Very happy. We got almost all the windmills in. We got the metal out of the way so that we could start the next batch of water wheels. We do need to get that there connected. Let's go ahead and... Those windmills are really creaky. Why does it... Oh, is it this path? Not that. We can delete the path. I think the path is in the way here. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now let's try that power wheel again. There we go. Now, I think theoretically we could, see, I'd like to come along here, and I'd like to create a trough that will shuffle all of the bad water away from the mine. So it would start here, come across here. Yeah, that would put our bad water pump out of it. But I think if we come straight along here and then skirt around the mine with enough space to leave an opening there, and then make this, force it all into a trough that comes straight along there. I think that that will work well, but it means that we're going to have to put in a lot, get a lot of metal guys down in here during a very long drought. So it's kind of one of those where I wish we could just destroy all of that and get rid of it. Oh, they got that all connected already. So as soon as they get that finished, then that one will be in there. That one I'm just going to leave on lower priority because they can reach that from the other side. Still working on this guy. Just needs to be built. I'm going to pop its priority so it gets built. All right, we have 1.2 days left in this drought. So we survived most of a... Well, we survived almost 22 days now in drought in this session. They did get some water into there to make that easier. I'm going to take off the priority for a little while because when we start turning everybody back on, let's go ahead and do that and see where it's going to pull people from. Oh, we still have a whole day. That's probably not the best idea. Go find something else to do for the rest of this day. We will do that when we are closer to the end of that day. Okay, so now we can start thinking if we have metal. There we go. That last windmill's built. How much power do we have? 488. Wasn't it like 7 something? But the last time we looked at it, it was like 7 something. And that was before we even, that was with one extra windmill. Is it a bad wind day? I wish it would tell you what your wind is. It might in that one mod that I threw on there, the statistics mod. Might be the one that shows that kind of stuff. All right, we still have 8 days on water. So we're okay. We're okay. We do have metal blocks. We have 8 metal blocks so far. Are they starting? We only need 5 for this guy, so we can give it a little priority pop too. That power wheel is in. That one they haven't started on. Man, they keep taking the logs from there to... I think we need to find a spot here to put in a lumber... Hey, look at that guy's done. I guess it was really quick. I'm going to pause you because we don't need you at the moment. We also need to come up with some storage. And I think we might want to come in here and start pulling out some of these. Like, we don't need these anymore, so we can click a demolish on that. No storage space for planks. Is that what our problem is? Oh my gosh, okay. Where are we gonna do for that? Huh. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Oops, I can't see. All right. Oop, hold on. Stand by. We never finished doing the floodgates and all the things. And I would really rather us not flood everything. This is going to go to... What did we figure it was? think it was actually a 0, but we'll check in a second here. This goes to 1.85, I think it was. And this one here goes to, we're going to do a 6.5. Okay. All right. That should do it. Let's get our water pumps back open. Oh my gosh, I miss simple triggers so much when it comes to this kind of stuff. So much do I miss it. Okay, there we go. Should start to get water coming down now. That's paused. That's paused. We can pause this and this. And why are we flooding? Okay, that was strange. I don't know why we flooded there, but it's okay. It's all right. It's good. This is filling up rapidly. Very good. Beautimous. Absolutely beautimous. It's working. It's working. We didn't get this water barrel done. I'm gonna kick that's priority. All right, where are we at? Oh, we were going to put in some platforms and storage for planks. So, oh, that's a problem. We can't put it right there. That's where I wanted to put it, right there. Right there. Okay. What have we got coming through for power now? We're at 1400. I'd like to see what it is without. So 142, 140-ish, 152. So about 4.5 with those 3 wheels. Somewhere in there. All right, one building lacks a worker. Just you. Well, then we have the right amount of workers then. We're up to 33. We do not have anyone pumping bad water. We can go ahead and fulfill that though. And we didn't take anyone out of the builder's hut. So I think we're doing pretty good. We have 2 beavers that are... I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb and open another house. And then I think that should give us enough to be able to fully staff the hauling post. And then we can use those as we go to deal with jobs that we need to be doing. All right, I don't know where we're gonna put these. Where we're gonna put these planks. We need a large warehouse for them. And if it's super far away, then we run into the problem that they can't get to it reliably. These are a no-go because we can't fit 1, 2. That goes over that guy, so we can't do that. That tree's in the way, so we can't do that. You know what? We're gonna... All right. And then we are going to, let me see that. We're going to set that for planks. All right. Hey, they got that tank done. Very good, very nice. All right. I think that is where we are going to leave it for today. I think we've accomplished quite a bit in just like forward progress. We got our bad water pump completed. The smelter is up and working, although no one's working in it at the moment because we have no storage for metal blocks. It needs to be a... You know what? We may do that. We may still... Can we fit another power wheel in here? Yes, we can. If that wasn't in the way, we could fit two. So yes, we could fit another power wheel in. So if we start like at the metal... Man, I missed the 1x1 storage as well. Or the 1x2 storage. Let's see here. We just do... Let's prioritize this one. We're going to go ahead. Let's get this storage thingy. We'll do metal blocks. Metal blocks and metal blocks. There we go. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Okay, so now we have metal block storage, so that can continue. It's not going to last long though, so hopefully they get some of those other ones in there. Let's take up the storage thingy. All right, so we are going to end this on cycle 21. I was kind of waiting for the next, what are we going to get? It is day 3, so I mean, technically at sunrise we could get it. If it doesn't, we're going to end it right there anyways. All right, so I think we've accomplished quite a bit today. We've made our path easier for our beavers to get up here. We got our bad water pump, all of our windmills in, smelters up and working. We're getting some random storage in that we need. Bad tide. The next one is going to be a bad tide, and with that I'm going to pause our beavers and just hold us there at 3 full days to come back to and work on things. But let me know, what do you think? Oh, we did clear this up too so that we could plant a few oak trees. So we'll go ahead and do that quick. So go ahead and give me a couple of comments. What do you think we should work on next? Now that we've got bad water available, we need to get some storage for it. And then I think the next thing we need to do is get rid of this metal right here so that we can get in a explosives factory. That's my thought process. What is yours? Go down in the comments and let me know, okay? And if you haven't subscribed and you're liking my content, could you please subscribe? Because I'm pushing to get to 500 so that I can become monetized on YouTube, which would be awesome because I just do this for fun and for free. So it would be nice if I could get a little back out of it. So I'm pushing for 500 subscribers. So if you would be so kind, if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed my other content, if you could please go subscribe, that would be great. And I'm going to wish you a happy rest of the day, happy rest of your week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.